Entrepreneurial characteristics, or you can call them characteristics of entrepreneurs. What makes you look like an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur, something of the kind. So these are entrepreneurial characteristics, entrepreneurial features. So one, we are looking at hard working. That an entrepreneur is a hard-working person. If you are to achieve your set goals and objectives, you have to work hard. That's why we normally have a statement we call added convenience. You have to wake up very early in the morning and also close very late in the evening to tap the early morning customers. At the same time, the late customers. So if you are hardworking, you succeed as an entrepreneur. So any person you see doing business and is lazy, that person is not an entrepreneur. He or she doesn't know why he went into business, why she went into business. But for us now, we are saying that an entrepreneur is hardworking. Be very strong. Stop laziness. Because you have invested your money, you have invested your time, you have invested in your energy, you have invested in a lot of everything. Very many things have been invested. So you need to be a hard-working person so that you can achieve your set goals and objectives. Then accept yourself. Accept that you can manage. Accept that you know what you are doing. Though not 100% where possible. Meaning, if you have something that you are lacking, always consult. But the point is, self-confidence is necessary. Believe in yourself. Know that the product I'm producing is the best, so that you don't fear introducing it to the market. Because if you don't know that the product you have produced is the best, you will not even introduce to the market because you will fear not to get any customer. So be yourself. Know that you are producing the best. Self-confidence. Believe in yourself that yes, you can. Believe in yourself that yes, you have produced the right product, the right quality, the right quantity. Then you need to not forget this. Build for the future. Produce for today and tomorrow. Have a target to achieve after a long period of time. That's when you shall even come here on goal-oriented. Know that there is something you want in the future. Produce the product that will satisfy you today and tomorrow. That will satisfy a consumer not within a second. Why do you want this? So that the customer comes back to buy from you. Now we have this. We need to be profit-oriented. As I told you, there is no any business that starts that is operated with the main aim of incurring losses. The main aim is always to generate profits. After knowing that you need profits, know how to start, how to produce, what to produce, for whom to produce, where to produce it from. Know the raw materials required, how much are they costing, how much do you expect to produce, and how much do you expect to sell. Set the selling price and know how much you have invested so that you can set your selling price that will enable you realize a positive profit. That will make you realize a profit. We need the return on investment. If you invest, for example, if you invest 60 million shillings into a business, do you want to get back at the 60 million? Do you want to get back at below 60 million? Or you want to get above 60 million? If you want to get above 60 million, then it means you are profit-oriented. Your mindset is on profits. Never, ladies and gentlemen, never start a business with an aim of incurring losses. That's why we don't say that a business is started with an aim of making profits and losses. We don't aim at making profits and losses. This one is not allowed. The business language is wrong. Profits and losses has never existed. But when the worst comes to the worst, we can have profits or losses. Though we don't budget for losses. We do not budget for losses, but you may not stop losses from coming in, from incurring. Why? You produce a child and you never want that child to die. But you stop that child from dying? Can you stop your friend from dying? Can you stop your father or mother or child or whatever wife from dying or husband? So here, profits, we aim about profits. We aim at making profits, though in the long run, losses may be incurred. But what we want to see here, that an entrepreneur does not think about losses, but only focuses on profits. Then goal-oriented. As we said, build for the future is something you want to achieve in the long run. You need to have a goal to achieve. A goal is a target that an entrepreneur wishes to attain after a period of time, usually after 1 year. We call it a long-term target. Why? You may not say that I want to buy a car and you have just started a business and you think of buying a car within months. How will you have accumulated the profits? How will you have accumulated the profits? So you need to give it time. That's why we call it a goal, a long-term target. The ones you want to achieve within a short period of time, you can call them objectives, because objectives are also targets, but they are short-term targets. If you want to make profit within a month, you say profit maximization of maybe 20% within 6 months. That one is allowed. That is an objective. But a goal, you can set profit maximization of 40% in 2 years. That is a goal. So now you need to have to be focused and think of how you can have your goal achieved after a given period of time. If you don't have a goal, you don't have a push factor. There is nothing that is pushing you to work very hard. This characteristic will die for free. You will not work hard if you are not goal-oriented. If you are not goal-oriented, you will not work hard. If you are not profit-oriented, you will not work hard. If you are not self-confident, you will not work hard. If you don't have something that you want to build for the future, you will not work hard. Then persistence. You have to be there. Even if things look to be hard, be there. Persist. There is no work that is simple. There is nothing that you achieve on a silver plate. That one is not there. That's why we said from the beginning that you need to work hard. If you are not persistent, you cannot work hard. And if you don't work hard, you cannot be persistent. Persistence is a characteristic that makes entrepreneurs work hard. Be there. Things have never been simple. You begin something here and there, it fails. Go back. Never lose hope. Then copes with failure. That's what I've been saying. Even if it fails, go back. You fail here, start there. You need to cope with failure. Because you cannot move straight. You always meet some hardships. Some mountains will always be there. Some obstacles will always be there. But you should always know that failing is part of life. Failing is part of life. Then you respond to feedback. For example, if you produce your commodities, an entrepreneur responds to feedback. That we write questionnaires. When we are going to meet our customers, we call it customer survey guide. Market research tool. So when a customer has a query, you have to respond to it by addressing the query. If a customer has an appreciation, you also have to respond to the appreciation by maintaining the standards. You ask yourself, how did I do it? for my customer to appreciate, so that you can continue with what you did. So this is responding to feedback. And why are we doing all this? We want and we are looking for what we call success and a positive return on investment. Then from there, you demonstrate initiative. What does it mean? It means that if you decide to start, you be the one to start. Don't call for someone to come and start. Demonstrate initiative. Be there in the first place. Then set an entrepreneur sets his or her own standards. Don't do like the other one is doing. Don't copy what the other one is doing. Be yourself. Be yourself. Have your own standards. Because you cannot do like the other one. Have your own what? Standards. Then it copes with uncertainty. Uncertainty means things that occur unknowingly and unexpectedly. And that's why sometimes entrepreneurs have set what we call reserves. A reserve is money that is set aside from profits made to cater for uncertainties, like loss of profits, burning of buildings, theft. You cannot tell me that your business may run in a positive way. Negativities may come in. So you have to cope with uncertainty, and this can be done by creating what we call reserves. Reserves the money set aside to cater for uncertainties, that in case of uncertainty, the business must not be affected. The business must continue. The business must be seen, even though you have uncertainty. Then commitment. Lastly, we have commitment. Be committed. Be there for your business. Love your business. Be committed. So these are some of entrepreneurial characteristics. We are going to have a break, and we meet in the next session.